Hey guys, what's going on? Roundedtiktak here, and we have another jail-esque video for you guys today. This one is so easy, a caveman can do it. I promise you. It's 8 traps. 8 traps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 structures. It is ridiculous. You may have saw the old video or the video I just put out about the new dance trap. If you haven't, it's on the same playlist. Make sure to go check that out if you want any more information. But this is easy. And if you don't get my caveman joke, don't at me. Anyways, welcome to the video. This one is going to be called the Jailhouse Rock, because it's not necessarily a jail build. It is slightly different. It's more technically a stall build, but it is the absolute cheapest stall build that you could possibly imagine. And just to up the ante, although I am running with a friend here to get 2 base effects, I have soloed this as well. I will show you, not as hard as we're going to do this. I have soloed this as well, and I will show you some footage of that too. This build makes all RTDs an absolute joke. It takes literally no effort, nothing. I just wait. Through the power and magic of editing, we're going to fast forward a little bit here and there just so you can see the gist of what's going on. And if you guys haven't noticed, I've been trying to add a little more personality into my YouTube videos because I do want to cover games, other games and stuff, and I don't want you guys just to not watch them because it's Fortnite. I hope you guys enjoy the content that I do produce and the style I do it in, but I am trying to interject some of my personality into it. So now we are at the base. What is this thing called? The defense, the balloon. We are here. These are your 4 main builds, followed very simply by 4 of these. That's it. That's the entire build. That's all you have to do. I'm sorry, I lied. You need to add 4 of these. So we're at 12 structures total. This is the entire build. There's nothing else to it except adding a roof. All I'm going to do now is upgrade it. Then we're going to go grab some blue glow, and again, through the magic of editing, we are going to fast forward that part. We are going to up this to maximum difficulty, and you're going to watch exactly how well this works. Alright, so we're back at the base, and we're just going to up this to absolute max damage, max level. Have Anski, my buddy, in here ready to go. I believe we are on max now. We are on max difficulty here. Retrieve the data. Now, this is the build. Very simple. You should know this build. If you've been playing this game for any amount of time, you should absolutely know this build. Another thing, an amendum to my last video. I said that these stun and make you dance, the effect duration on the 6th roll probably only affected the stun. I was wrong. I was 100% wrong. My new traps are now rolled like this with effect duration. This makes them dance for up to 10 seconds, around there, maybe 9 seconds, instead of the average 7. So you definitely want to put that effect duration on there. Definitely if you're doing this, but watch how simple this build is. All you add are these 4 here. The reason you're putting these on these walls is they are the absolute best trap in the game to build, to work behind slants and stairs. They do work behind slants and stairs. So they are the absolute best thing you can put there. The next thing you're going to do is just grab some floor launchers and put them here. As long as you don't build in these corner spots, they will not attack the corner spots. Just like on an atlas, they won't walk here and hit this wall here. They will always kite here and hit this wall on in front of where you want it. The last thing I'm going to add here is I'm going to build a couple of these here that heals attached building for the for 4.5 of its health, and I'm going to stick them on the inside of this here. This isn't necessary except when you're trying to break the game like this. Max level, only 2 people, no damaging whatsoever, stuff like that. I'm going to add these in here. Remember, these are level 180 enemies, but that's it, guys. That's all you need for the entire build. You can AFK the rest, as you're about to see. I'm going to upgrade these here because we're going to place our bases on them. Another question I get all the time is, do bases stack? No and yes. The commander perk can stack, but that is all. So I am playing heavy base or regular base Kyle, who has increased building health, and Anski is now playing power base for the better healing. This is all we have here, and that's all we're going to run. You're going to see us drop our bases and basically start the mission, and that's it. The only problem here is we're going to not really have any place to sit. But maybe we'll just sit in the middle. So we're gonna start this up. If you didn't want to up the difficulty, this setup takes less than a minute to make if both people are working on it. Another thing to note, this is building out of brick and not metal, because this is a metal corrosion mission, but it's the highest RTD that's available at the moment. So we're gonna drop our base here. And the last thing we're going to do here, just in case we get a couple of lobbers, we're going to put a little bit of a dome on our bases so they do not get lobbed at. That's the only other thing. Not completely necessary, but just at this level, you may need to do stuff like that. So we have the balloon ready to go. I believe he's ready to go. We have banner in Slowfield in case anything happens. We're going to shoot it down, drop the top. We're going to build into a box here. He's going to build me into this thing, apparently. And we're going to get on out. And this is the build. Both bases are down. Let's see how well this works. We do have slow fields in case things are in trouble. Let's open up a couple of windows here so we can see what's going on. If you do have a lobber spawn, you can spawn shop the lobber, and hopefully you'll get something small. The dance mechanic is incredibly strong, allowing them not to hit your building for 10 seconds, no matter what. Then the floor launchers, again, just knock them back and make them walk away. This is incredibly cheap, incredibly effective. Just so you can see, we are at 180 levels. And we're building out of brick, which isn't the strongest material. As I said, they will not attack the corner spots. You do not have to worry about them. We can watch these baseball guys here. As soon as something gets triggered, they're going to start to dance. You do not want to damage anything, as in most jail builds. Although, again, this isn't really a jail build. It is more of a stall build. If needed, you could run around and repair the walls if you needed to. But currently, I think we're okay. At this level, if I run out there to try to fix something, I'll basically just die. So we're just going to hang out here. In case things do get hairy, since it is such a small build, we can drop a banner right in the middle. We were lucky enough to not get any smashers or lobbers, it doesn't sound like. Occasional bone is getting thrown at one of the walls, maybe. Is insane. I've done this on an Atlas. I've done this on an evac. It is possible. It is a little more expensive on an Atlas because you have to kind of build these cockeyed walls, but it did work 100%. It's incredible. You thought the jail build before, because I received a ton of comments about the jail build, how the people could not get it to work. They were following the video step by step, but they just were not able to get it to work. It is a bit of a complicated build where you have to lock them into a jail. This is so much simpler, so much easier. Literally can be set up in less than 2 minutes, and you can just start the mission. I have soloed this. I wouldn't recommend soloing it at level 180. 2 constructors is probably a necessity, not 100%, but maybe a necessity. I will show you my loadout while we're in here as well. We have a lofty architecture, recycling because we're not really doing any damage, kinetic overload, which is just a thing. Base MD for some heals. Mega base, don't really need it, but there's not much else you can bring here. Hot fixer you could bring here. I keep forgetting to bring him. Power modulation, which heals the base. Frozen castle, which slows them once they step on to the bottom floor launchers. And tough traps, just to increase the durability of the traps. The rolls I have on my traps are the floor launcher are 5 impact, which is not really what you need here. These for the top of the stairs are just for this last 6th perk. And lastly, the dancing trap is impact, reload, durability, and the effect duration. No matter how much they hit, no matter how much they try, they cannot get in. We are doing literally one of the hardest missions you can possibly do with 2 people, no damage, and it's just AFK-able. It's ridiculous. Now, this, like I said, this does work best on Retrieve the Datas. Absolutely works best on Retrieve the Datas, but it can work on atlases and bomb missions. It can work on everything. You just need to figure out where you can place the dance trap. The dance trap is so powerful for what it does, causing them to not attack anything, including your walls, for 10 seconds. If we take a look at power modulation, does it give you a time? Every 10 seconds. So as long as they get triggered by the dance effect, your walls are guaranteed to heal. If you're playing power-based knocks, I believe it's 10% of the wall's health. So 10% of the wall's health every 10 seconds, and it's guaranteed because the enemies are going to be dancing. That's why this build works so well. That's why this trap works so well. It is a ton of fun to use. You don't need teammates anymore. Remember, there are 2 of us, but we also up the difficulty to 180. If you don't do that, this will hold up to 140 solo. I did 140 solo. It was a little hectic. Things got kind of cockeyed, but it worked. It 100% worked. I think the mission got hit twice from a lobber that I wasn't able to kill fast enough. It broke the top spawn, or where we're standing now, and it was golden. It was a golden mission. We are 3/4 of the way there, still sitting in this base. You could go do the laundry, hang out with mom, go run on the treadmill. This takes minutes to set up. It's an absolute joke. Like the dance trap is so overpowered for what it does. Up Jailhouse Rock, the new AFK jail build, easy to do, takes seconds to set up. Does not matter. You can do it solo, with friends, you can do bases, whatever you want. It's a super simple setup. You can see down here, the walls are still full health. It's a fantastic thing. If you guys want to see this testing and stuff we do and figure out on stream, I stream almost every single day at twitch.tv/Roundedtiktak. We would love to have you stop by. Really would. Join the pack, join the family. It's been a blast these couple of days testing out all this new stuff. I thought I would take a break from bringing you weapon guides and stuff because everybody's doing that. Look at that combat score. Oh man, and bring you this new jail build, jail stall, I guess you could call it, right, now. If you guys are trying to spend any money on this game, or Borderlands 3, if you plan on purchasing that, please use creator code OOTikTak00. It helps me out immensely. And thanks so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. I'll see you on the next one. Tiktak out.